Hello, this is Morena Garcia Narvinica, and this is our first mandatory assignment. So after reading the papers and watching the video, we've made ourselves one question. How long will it take to move from what the secondary school is today to what we want it to be?
Okay, so in order to answer these questions, we have to take into account the approaches that were used in the 20th century, and such as the constructivism, and social constructivism, because we have received from these approaches and theories until today within the classroom, and our students are exposed to them. But we consider that these approaches don't answer to our students' needs and interest, which is more important to make them feel engaged with what are we teaching, right? And so taking into account this, we do agree with what Joseph James said in his video about this topic. So that is why we decided to include this quote in our presentation. And it says that education is not about passing exams and getting jobs. It's about finding something you're passionate about and pursuing it. Secondary education is about life skills, not about exam skills. Building passions and no barriers. So, what other approaches can we incorporate?
Well, as a new direction for these education practices, it is when Phelan and Longworthy new pedagogies for deep learning, known also as the 6 C's, comes to light. Yes, these include 6 very important skills that each individual should develop. Yes, these are character, citizenship, collaboration, communication, creativity, and also critical thinking. These are known, as I said, as the 6 C's. Yes. Well, we could also mention another author, that is Gardner, who came with these 5 minds, yes, or 5 characteristics. Yes, he calls them 5 minds of the future, that are disciplined, sympathizing, creating, respectful, and ethical. Yes. And why are these important? Well, we believe that these are not just concepts, yes? These are more like a practical guide, let's say, for teachers, because as teachers, we should foster these skills and these characteristics in our students, so they are prepared, or they get prepared for the real world. Yes, they know how to sit for an exam, and they know what mark they should get in order to pass the subject. But do our students know about critical thinking or conflict resolution? Do they have a sympathetic point of view towards others?
So we believe that we have to take into account these questions to build the school that we want. So as a conclusion, we can say that we are far from achieving the kind of schools the author mentioned, and it will take long and a lot of students-teachers effort working synergistically. We believe that these are things that should be taught in secondary schools, not instead of the curriculum, but complementing it. That is the only way that we will be creating a path for our students of self-growth.
Okay, so this is all for now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.